It was a stunning finish, and Chelsea immediately responded by sending on João Pedro for his debut following his £60 million move from Brighton. Chelsea had a scare when Allen drove narrowly wide, and Colwill needed to make a last-gasp interception to prevent another Palmeiras chance. But they had a good opportunity themselves when Cucurella shot over and then edged in front when Gusto's cross took a ricochet and fooled Weverton. It was a decisive blow, and Noni Madueke almost added a third when his late shot was tipped onto the post by Weverton. The day, which started with a £27 million UEFA fine, ended with Chelsea banking £15 million for reaching the semi-finals of the Club World Cup, to take their earnings to £60 million from the tournament. Every little helps in the era of financial fair play, and Chelsea will make another £22 million if they beat Fluminense on Tuesday and another £29 million if they win the final a week on Sunday. They made it to the Final Four by overcoming an impressive Palmeiras side in front of an almost sell-out crowd of 65,782 in Philadelphia. The best player on the pitch was wearing a Palmeiras shirt even though he signed for Chelsea last summer. Estevao is only just 18, and he showed why he is being described as the best young Brazilian player since Neymar with a brilliant second-half equalizer, which beat Sanchez from an almost impossible angle. Fluminense took the lead in the first half before Marcos Leonardo equalized in the 51st minute with his fourth goal of the tournament. Al Hilal's tournament has been a historic journey, starting with a 1-1 draw against Spanish giants Real Madrid. Following a goalless draw against Red Bull Salzburg, we qualified for the last 16 with a 2-0 win over Pachuca. Then, Asia's leader became the talk of the world after a thrilling 4-3 victory over Manchester City. Al Hilal ends its participation in the tournament with a high level and performance despite the loss. Fluminense goals: Martinelli, 40, Hercules, 70. Al Hilal goal: Marcos Leonardo, 51. Fluminense edged an end-to-end encounter with Al Hilal to reach the FIFA Club World Cup semi-finals. Renato Gaucho's team will now take on the Palmeiras Chelsea FC winners at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey on Tuesday. The game exploded into life at the end of the first period. Martinelli cleverly touched a Gabriel Fuentes cutback into his path, and arrowed an unstoppable drive into the top corner. Fabio then produced a superb save to deny a Kalidou Koulibaly, before the referee pointed to the spot after Marcos Leonardo went down. After a VAR review, however, Danny Macaulay decided that Samuel Xavier hadn't committed a foul. Marcos Leonardo was celebrating shortly after the restart. Koulibaly's header from a corner hit him, and with Fabio having already dived in the other direction, the Brazilian seized his chance and hooked it home. Flu should have been back ahead moments later. German Kano latched onto an underhit Ronaldo back pass and went clean through. He at